AVC. It is Old Metal Rocker 66. Guess what I have? I have a weekly six-pack number 24. Last one I did was in March, and of course I've been busy, so I haven't done a lot of those. So I do have another one today, in fact. And mostly all thrash, and a lot of good stuff, a lot of new stuff I've gotten since March that I don't think I've showed on the six-pack. And all of this is all but one is new releases. So we got 5 out of 6 that are 2025 releases, and of course, anyway, yeah, I am the Old Metal Rocker 66, retired, love metal, buy metal, play metal, mowing, riding, everywhere. So I needed to bring the six-pack back, and we're going to start off with a band that has been around since about '87, and they are out of Corpus Christi, Texas, and I believe this was their latest album called Death is Calling, and this is the other Annihilator, the Texas Annihilator. This is Death is Calling from 2024, so I guess I have another one besides this one, but yeah, they've been around since '87. They put out EPs, mostly 3 EPs in fact, but this is their first full-length. They sing about death, annihilation, you know, just your typical thrash metal, but it's on black vinyl on Extreme Music label. Definitely worth. This is actually a 3-piece, so they're a 3-piece here, but killer album for 2025, and finally a full length from Annihilator. Up next, a band I came across about 2.5 months ago. A lot of you know that I do a lot of searching for music all the time. I've done it since day one, going out into record stores, and the online is no different. I used to do a lot of used vinyl buying here up until recently, but most of the shops that I go to have shut down. There's one that is open. I don't really care to go in there all that much, but anyway, so I do a lot of searching, and I came across this band out of I think they're Pocatello, Idaho, originally from Germany. And this band is, they were formed in '88, and they did maybe 4 years over there as this band here, Buried Faith, and then they moved over to the U.S. and particularly Idaho, and they recently just put out a brand new album called Blackened Skies, Open Graves. Black and thrash metal, definitely has that. I'm trying to think of another band that with the same vocal stylings, but it's definitely black and thrash. They haven't done much as far as putting out any material. This is on black vinyl, 2025. There are only 100 of these put out by the band, so, and I pre-ordered this probably, yeah, at least 3 months ago. So it's been about 3 months since I came across it. First got the CD, and then I got the vinyl. I loved it so much. But yeah, killer black and thrash metal from Pocatello, Idaho. A band I came across, God, within the last month and a half. And just loved what I heard. My two favorite genres right now are thrash metal, whether it's speed metal, thrash metal, black and thrash, melodic death thrash, or whatever. If it's thrash related, I am involved with it. And I came across this band, and they have three CDs out prior to this album, which I came across here about 2.5 weeks ago. And this is, as far as I know, the only one they have on vinyl. The band is called Injector, and they are out of Spain, Cartagena, Spain. This was released in 2024, and but Injector, just a killer cover, black or blue vinyl, excuse me. And I'm trying to see what label they were on. They are on the Demons record label. First, that's a first for me. But thrash metal. I don't know who I would probably compare them to. They're more of a German style thrash metal, maybe. I don't know. But they're out of Spain. 4 albums. This is their 4th, called Endless Scorn. They do have 3 other albums out. One in an EP that came out in 2013, and then they had Black Genesis in 2015, Stone Prevails in 2018, and Hunt of the Rawhead in 2020. So, and then this one here, Endless Scorn. So, killer thrash from Spain. This album right now, it's starting to get very hard to get. Hard to find nowadays. I mean, and it was just released. This is a band out of South Carolina. They've been around since about 2022. I came across them either through a friend of mine that mentioned them, and so maybe I did a little search, which I usually do, and I came across this band, and definitely have that Venom-esque style. 3-piece out of South Carolina. First album they put out, and this is called, band is Interceptor and Metal Death. They are on the Motor Punk Records. Since the release of this album, they've since lost their drummer, from what I've heard, and that would have been Atomic. So I don't know what's going on as far as if they found a new drummer or what, but it's on black splatter, red black splatter vinyl. But if you like that raw early Venom sound here, or sound, you'll definitely, these guys bring it. It's very good. Like I say, these are really this is particularly now is getting hard to find. So you can still find them, but go over to Motor Punk Records. You probably pick it up over there. What killer thrash, early black and thrash. And then another band that I found out through their second record, and this is a monster thrash album. They put out 2 albums. They've been active since about 2018. They're out of Chicago. And this is the album that I first was introduced, was Misfire and Products of the Environment, which came out here must be about a month and a half, 2 months now. Wow, this thing is just in your face thrash, like 80s sounding. I mean, it's just killer. But they have 2 albums out. Let's see, what is this one? This one is, this is on MNRK. And when I got this, I think I got one of the first pressings through the MNRK website. So I don't know if they're out or if they restocked or if they got to do a second pressing. But if you're a thrash fan, I mean, a huge thrash fan, I mean, like early 80s thrash, you'll love Misfire. Definitely pick these guys up because they're going to be high on my list this year. But yeah, their other album is called Sympathy for the Ignorant, which came out in 2021. So, but killer stuff, band out of Chicago. And then my top release so far, I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. That Misfire is right up there with this one, and this is what we're kind of listening to on a kind of a low sound. But first album release from these guys out of Lafayette, Louisiana. They call them Lafayette Void. The band is called Void, and Horrors of Reality, their first release, came out in 2023 as an indie release through the band, and then Shadow Kingdom picked the band up and put them on the Shadow Kingdom label and kind of give them a proper release, even though this is the first release in 2023. This is the first album release that came out this year, even though it's a 2023 release. It was only on CD before. Now it's on vinyl, CD, and cassette. I do have 2 copies. I have, this was the Bandcamp through the band only color, which was the orange and black splatter. I think there's only the orange, and I do have the black as well. But I mean, these guys they're not really in your face, full on thrash all the time. They have a technical aspect to their music, kind of a Annihilator-esque, Jeff Waters guitar sounding. They do have the heavier thrash in here. The dual guitars in here kind of have their own style. I mean, I like the progressiveness of the technicality of, I can't think of his name right offhand. Whereas the other guitarist, I think it's more, Gabe Lejeune is more of the technical guitarist, and I think it's Alex Bernard is more of the raw thrash sounding guitarist. I mean, they both complement each other very well. The vocals, I mean, this is just an amazing release. And I do believe they are working on a second album. Hopefully, I think it's coming out this fall. I've heard it from one other guy that they're working on a second album, but I haven't seen anything, read anything, just from the one guy. So hopefully there's a new Void coming out this year. But yeah, this is right up there with Misfire as far as being tied. I don't know if it'll be 1, it could be 2, I don't know. But this year has been thrash ruling my turntables this year. A lot of good thrash coming out. But anyway, guys, I was going to mention with that injector, when I got that, I also got the magazine, the Spanish Metal Hammer magazine with the cover, so it was kind of a cool add-on when I bought the album. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for the number 24, the weekly 6-pack. I'm hopefully going to try to be back again weekly, maybe 2 weeks, depending on my schedule. But anyway, guys, I appreciate you, and we'll see you next time, and take care.